Good morning, just about 7:45 on your Tuesday morning. Thanks for starting your day with us. Well, early bird registration closes this weekend for the second annual Winnipeg Fire Paramedic Service Half Marathon. Race Director Jonathon Torchia joining us now. Good morning. So tell us about this year's event, because last year was huge.
Yeah, it ended up being overwhelming success. We sold out last year on July 26th. Right now we have, up to the minute when I woke up, we have about 1,200 runners registered. So early bird ends on June 30th. We're really looking forward to this year's event. A lot of changes to the course, a lot of changes to the logistics of the event, and this year's going to be even bigger and better.
So this year's event is on Saturday, October 19th in the fall, which is great. Last year you raised $100,000 for the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
Correct, yeah.
Hoping to do that and then some this year?
Yes, yeah, we're trying to match that total. This year we brought in pledging your way into the event to be able to pledge a certain dollar amount and then get the runner gets that money reimbursed, essentially running the event for free. And then our incentives are flight for two anywhere in Canada for free, an iPad 3 and a $200 gift card to the running room, and then a Garmin 910 XT GPS watch. So some really, really good prizes and incentive for people to fundraise this year. So
awesome. Well,
yeah.
As mentioned, early bird registration closes on Sunday, June 30th. Sold out last year, so you do want to register quickly. But we want to talk to you because you created this event from scratch. You had this idea, you created it last year all on your own. And we want to share your story because I think you're very inspirational. Just a few short years ago, we want to bring up pictures. This is what you looked like. A far cry from where you are now. So tell us where you were at this point in your life.
It was post high school. At that point, to be really honest, I hated endurance running. I hated any kind of cardiovascular activity. I played football, so I was always weightlifting. I was just a really big, heavy guy, and I had poor diet, poor lifestyle habits that way. So I guess a couple years at post university, I decided, okay, you know what, I got to make a change. Enough is enough kind of thing, and running just came naturally. And I don't know what it was, but I fell in love with it, and I just kept grinding it out. At first it was very difficult, very, very hard, and I knew it was one of the better things for me to do, to lose the weight and keep the weight off, and I kept going at it. And like a lot of people out there, I didn't know where to go. I wanted to set up, I wanted to register for an event, but I was nervous, like a lot of new runners are.
Exactly. You hear half marathon, you hear 10K, and if you feel like you can do it, then you just kind of turn it off.
Totally, and that was like only 3 years ago was when I ran my first half marathon, and that was in 2010 at the Manitoba Marathon. I ran my first half. And that feeling, as you know, you've completed some half marathons now, that feeling you get crossing the finish line is exhilarating. It's something that you want to do again over and over and over. And that day in 2010, I got hooked, I got addicted. And then that October, I went to Toronto and ran one there, and then it just snowballed year after year. And it's just setting goals for yourselves and, and chasing after that goal, having something to go for, because otherwise, you have nothing to work towards, in my mind, otherwise, as a runner or someone trying to get there. So,
well, there are so many people that are sitting at home right now that were like you 3 years ago. What's your biggest piece of advice? Just sign up for something.
Seriously, sign up for an event, even if it's like 3, 4, 5 months. Like our event's 4 or 5 months away still in October. That's so much time to train. That way you have a goal in the end, a motivation to do it. Otherwise you say, oh yeah, I'll sign up for that one, oh yeah, I'll sign up for that one, and then you never get around to it. Just set a goal, mark it on your calendar, you're going to be doing the event or that run that day, and then you have that mindset that you want to set that goal, you want to achieve it and overcome your challenges. So, well,
there you go. You heard it from someone who has been through it. The Winnipeg Fire Paramedic Service second annual half marathon happening this October. Registration on now, breakfasttelevision.ca. Right now we'll check in with Sportsnet.